All right. I am here on Miss Lillie Romero's Facebook profile today because I wanted to get in front of her audience and do a switch and interview her as one of our newest 5K affiliates, a superstar. And so normally, we kind of do this a little differently. Normally, we're swapped and people are interviewing me, and every once in a while, I get the honor to interview others. And this is one of those times. So I just wanted to take some time and just get Lily's thoughts and what prompted her to get involved and her journey so far and story and what's so exciting about what she's doing right now. So those of you on her profile, you already know. Here's Lillie Romero.
Thank you so much, Ron Deering, my great mentor. I am so blessed to be here. I still can't believe that I have ranked to 5K. I still have to pinch myself. It's the reason why I really joined to here. Number one, Ron, my story is that I've known Ron. He and I used to work together in another venue a couple of years ago, and he actually introduced me to this wonderful industry of CBD oil. And I observed him for a good 6 weeks before I joined. Of course, I fully know Ron, and I know and respect the way he's worked. He's been in network marketing for so many years, and so but I still kept viewing all of this celebration that was going on his profile. I kept viewing him for about 6 weeks before I actually joined him. Once I really got the full picture of what this was, I said, I belong here. I really belong to this group, to this wonderful community where Ron has brought me in. I cannot express how I still, like I said, I still can't believe that I actually reached the goal of 5K. I've been doing it for about 3 months. And the first little part of it, I was just trying to figure things out. But here I am. My story is that I've been in the health and wellness industry for 13 years. And all along I've been asked if there's anything for pain, if there's anything for anxiety, for stress, for inflammation. I mean, I'm talking like big, major impact about this industry that we're in with CBD oil and the discoveries that even not just Dr. Oz, but so many health professionals out there, not making medical claims at all, but we're just going by testimony and how strong this is. And we're just so amazed at how many thousands and probably already millions of people around the world that we have impacted with this. And I'm here to just humbly accept Ron's congratulations to me for doing this, but it's God, number one. It's the mentoring, the family, the beautiful community that we have here of leaders. And we have Robert Hollis, we have Aaron Parker, we have this wonderful mentor here that I'm blessed to have, Ron Deering. Well, I've learned so much from you, Ron, and I really am grateful for that. The CBD oil has helped me in personal. I was not in pain, but I have seen and helped so many people with pain and anxiety and stress and energy and sleep. The list goes on, but humbly I do accept that the congratulations from you, Ron, and my team. I'm very, very grateful for my team and many, many people that are here.
You are doing amazing things, Lillie. I'm so proud of you. I look forward to seeing you hit 10K and above this month. And things are going really well, and you've got an amazing team. Some of the people I've met in Leticia and some of the others in in Vegas in October, and it's been an amazing journey, and it's so rewarding and so much of a blessing to see the team come together and so many people not only having success, but so many people impacting others' lives. And that's why most of us got involved with this. Yeah, we want to make a little bit extra money and we want to have success and so forth, but it's one of those things that we know that with impacting lives comes all of this success. And you've made the first major rank advancement promotion in our company, 5K affiliate. And that's typically the hardest because you're going from zero and getting that momentum and making that first rank. And then after that, it kind of gets started on a snowball effect and going, but it's always that hardest one. And I'm just so proud of you. You've done so much. And, Lillie is one of those people that in our team that has been mentoring and reaching out to the Hispanic community, which I very clearly admit I don't speak Spanish. I know a few things like hola, but she's taken that on with her and Carlos and Leticia and Karen Abinas and some others, and really done some amazing things helping out the Hispanic community within our community. And that's just amazing. That's what I call leadership. And in this day and age, sometimes so many leaders out there are leaders of fortune and opportunity instead of leaders of servant hearts and servant leadership. And I really appreciate that with you, Lillie.
Thank you, Ron. Well, I'm learning from the best. I'll say that. Really, really blessed.
If you had one thing that you could pass on to somebody that is either in our business or in their own, in a different business, and they're just getting started and they're forging forward and they're working hard to get that first kind of major rank advancement in their company, what would you tell them?
I would definitely say probably a couple of things. Number one, fall in love with the process. Just really embrace the process. What I mean is, if you are using, Facebook, say that you that's your format of working your business or your platform, I would just focus on one thing and master it, and be as consistent and passionate as you can possibly be. Fall in love with what you're doing. In fact, and I'll bring it up again, my friend Carlos, and mentor, one of our great mentors here, would constantly remind me, have you seen your points? And I'd be like, wait, I'm just working, I'm having fun. So that to me, that proves it to not just to my people on my team, but to myself, that I embrace the process. I love what I do. I love talking to people and helping them. Embrace that and stay with it and focus. If you are just out there serving and helping others, it's going to come back to you in so many ways, and God will bless you. Just be consistent and do it. That's what I would focus on.
I hope you all heard that. Her comment was fall in love with the process, basically, right? And this is a person, now let me tell you this story, because last month we had 3 rank advancements. We had a couple of people requalified at ranks and so forth. But Lillie was right up to the deadline, right up to the 0 hour. And I was texting her back and forth, and I'm sure Carlos was, and a couple of other people. And she stayed focused on the process. She stayed focused on working it. And I was so excited. I didn't catch it until after it happened, but I was just so excited when I saw that text saying, "Hey, I made it," But that's where most people fall short, is they get so tied to the results that when things don't go exactly like they planned, right? They get despondent, depressed, disillusioned, frustrated, and they end up doing that thing that we all hate, and that's called quitting. But if you fall in love with the process becomes something that you can control. I can control every morning getting up and doing exactly what I know I need to do to build my business. I can't control whether anybody's going to, jump on board or upgrade or pre-enroll or do any of those things that we do in our business. But I can't control who I reach out to. I can't control who I talk to. I can't control who I expose to my business. Those are the things I can control, and that's the process that I can fall in love with. And Lillie is an amazing example of exactly that, falling in love with the process to such an extent that it causes this commitment and this consistency that everybody needs. Now, did she have this meteoric rise in her first week in the business and jump to 5K? No, but she stayed in the game and she stayed in the process, and now she's made it. And now she's on her way to the next steps. And my guess is, if you ask her, nothing's going to change, right? She's going to still continue with the process and continue to do what she's done and learn from her mentors. And I love our mentor, Robert Hollis. He's amazing. And one of the things that, he gives the 4 steps to success, and you are the epitome of that. And the first one is to make a decision, and I love that. And, people make a decision, yeah, I'm going to do it. And typically their decision, though, is, yeah, I'm going to try this for 6 months and see what happens. And I will tell you that what that really means and constitutes is you making a decision to do the business despite any, bumps along the way, any walls that you hit or anything like that, until you have this success that you deserve and that you want. This number 2 is to find a mentor. And that's, Lillie can tell you that that's what we've all done. We found a mentor, and especially for us in Aaron Parker, but even more so in Robert Hollis. Secondly, follow instructions. And I love that part, because so many of us have a hard time with that. And the third thing is practice, practice, practice. And when you do and the fourth thing, is when you put those all together, it's amazing how, if you just stick to it, how much success you can really have.
Yes.
And Lillie,
I always say, whenever you do get out of your, as what I was speaking to one of my great leaders below me, that she, at first she said, "Oh wow, I'm amazed at how great I did with my Facebook Live." Because I was very nervous, and I said, people don't even see that. And so my point is, what I told her is, you know what, if you get out of your comfort zone, just for the very first time, and maybe a few more times, it becomes a beautiful habit, and it will no longer be out of your comfort zone. It'll just be a nice habit that you'll acquire. So
yeah, and again, you're a great example of that, because I remember when you first started doing lives, and now if someone were to see you do a live, they'd think you've been doing them for 100 years. I mean, it's just natural. Even from Alien Town, you've done some amazing lives along the way, and when we talk about, and this is one of the things that we certainly teach everybody is, get out there and do Facebook Lives and build your business and let people see you, because we all know that people do business with those they know, like, and trust. Absolutely. And you need to, people have been taught for the last few years, we've all been taught, build your brand, but you need to build your success and then build your brand. And the best way to do that is to get out there in front of people and get in front of the camera and get past that, like Lillie said, that comfort zone. And you get to a point where it's like, okay, cool, it's live time. I'm going live. I'm going to do this,
Because I have it. Where's the wisdom there, guys? Listen to our bunch of you.
Well, it's fun. You're right. I mean, when I spent so much of my adult life on a number of different facets throughout life, and teaching and being up on the stage in front of groups and so forth. And to this day, my kids they don't see that in me, because I'm the introvert that hides when I see people in the mall and stuff. But even though I had spent that much time, and I'm very comfortable in front of crowds and in front of an audience, when I first started doing lives, it was totally different. And I had to break through that, talking to that little camera, and getting used to just like feeling like you're talking to yourself and who's watching me and am I saying it, to the point of where it's fun. it's like, okay, good, I got to do my live today. And you
Yeah,
get all set up and you have fun.
fun.
So,
It's fun. It's and you can,
Lily is exactly right. She's nailed it. And it's obvious that she has because of the success she's having. So any
yeah.
last words for everybody here, Lily, that you can, pass on?
Speaking of Facebook Lives, I mean, I really want to thank everyone that is watching, and even the people that, of course, everyone, including the people that watch the replay, because there will be many of you guys. Please note that success will come. Just be consistent. The Facebook Lives, whenever you're doing Facebook Lives, we're still on that topic. I want to say this, and I want to stress it to everyone out there, no matter what kind of business you're in. You stick with those Facebook Lives every day. If you see that people are not commenting or they're not asking, you keep doing those. Keep doing them every single day. It doesn't matter what time, but do them every single day, at least Monday through Friday, and post during the weekend, That's fine. That usually works for me really well. But be doing them consistently, and you'll see that with no time, people are always watching. They're going to reach out to you sooner or later. I had the last week of me hitting the rank, the 5K rank, 2 people they reach out to me. They did, and they joined my business. And I had never had one single comment from them. But they reached out to me and said, one of them said, hey, it takes $100 to join the business. She ended up buying a big pack. It surprised me. And the other gentleman had been one of my business partners in another venture. And he reached out to me and says, I see that you're doing really well with this CBD. Oh, you know what? And then we started talking about CBD. He joined the business. I had never had any comments from either one of them, and they joined the business that week. So if that didn't really spark even a bigger push for me to hit 5K, well, that did it.
Well, and you're so very, very correct, because, a lot of times we look at, when we're doing Facebook Lives, we look at that little number up there. And, it might say 1 or 2 or, 3 or, nobody. And we think we're not impacting anybody. And one of the things that just, made my heart feel just almost cry when I was in Vegas, so many people came up to me and thanked me for impacting their lives with my being on my Facebook Lives that I never even knew about. And they were in the business, and they came up and chatted with me. And you're right. You don't know who you're impacting and who is on the other side of that camera that you're talking to. So, think about when you get afraid of doing this. And I don't mean this harshly, but we're almost being selfish because we've got something so amazing to share with people. And what's holding us back is a fear. And we've all heard the acronym, right? Fear is a false evidence appearing real. And I like Robert, he false emotions appearing real. And it's basically exactly that, because when you end up getting out, and I've heard this, and I'm sure, Lily, you've heard it a lot of times too, when you end up actually breaking through it and sitting down and doing the Facebook Live afterwards, you're going, oh, that wasn't so bad at all. Right. Well, there's that false emotion or that false evidence appearing real that you've broken through that, and you realize that, oh, wow, that was false. It isn't that scary, and nobody died from it, and this is really kind of cool. So
that's right. You're right about that, Ron. It is so true. About midway down the line, you're okay. It's just that initial, when you hit that red button of going live, is usually the terrifying part, but it's not a big deal. It does well.
All right, Lily. Well, I'm gonna close this out just by saying, you need to reach out to this young lady. I believe, and I've used this example over the last couple of days, and Lily just heard me use it again. I believe that we're in a position now with CBD oil and what this company is doing, and the predictions of Forbes, it's the next $1 trillion industry, and now we've got a product of coffee and creamers that are infused with it, and you have the ability now to be in that same place of sitting in that garage with the founders of Microsoft, the Bill Gates and the Paul Allens and the Steve Ballmers, and you could be sitting in there, because this thing is going to go vertical. There's no question about it. It's going to go there, whether we do it or whether you do it with us. we're already on board. And
Mhm.
I don't want you to be sitting back in 6 months or a year from now and saying, oh, Lillie, why didn't I listen to you? Well,
Mhm.
and when Lillie's become a super affiliate and has helped and impacted so many lives. So
Mhm.
don't hesitate to reach out to her, comment below, private messenger, ask her to share with you exactly what we're doing, because I don't want you to miss out on what could be and what I know will be a life-changing experience for you. It's one of those things that comes around maybe once or twice in your lifetime, and I guarantee you if it's come around already once, you probably missed it. Don't
Mhm.
do it. Don't do it again. Lillie, thank you so very, very much for allowing me to be on your profile and speak to your audience. And again, Matt, with most humble and honored blessings. Congratulations on 5K affiliate. And I know I'm going to be congratulating you again on 10K this month.
Thank you. God hear you with that. And I am here to say that I'm just full of gratitude towards you, Ron, and everyone that's helped me and grow. And you know what? And I'm here to help anybody that reaches out to me. I will guide you. I will lead you to where you need to be. And you'll see what I mean once you join. We're
All
in it.
right, everybody. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ron. God bless.
God bless. Bye bye.
Bye bye.